Cool. Well, good afternoon, everyone. We're Team Hypervalence, and we have like a very simple problem we want to talk about today, right? And the problem is about learning. Now, let's see. Like, we've had a few presentations talk about learning problems, right? Like, we all want to learn a lot, and we have no time. But I think there are two big problems that are part of this time problem. The first is, like, at least my friends who go on course tell me this, the course is very long, right? You spend like the entire day, maybe a couple of days, attending these lessons. And then you realize that only like 10% to like 20% actually applies to stuff you do on a day-to-day basis. What's worse is you've probably heard half of that presentation before in some other course module you took like 6 months back. So you realize that you wasted a lot of time sort of recapping things you had already learned and already knew, right? So you need to fix these. So what do you end up doing usually? You'll sit through the entire like 1 day, 2 days worth of session, take a lot of notes, sort of give it to your friends who might want to like use this further. If you do an e-learning day, then you block out like 3 to 4 hours of your time and you're like, okay, I'm going to mentally prepare myself because that's my afternoon gone and I'm going to spend time working through this lesson. Now, what do we want to do is we want to like change this 2-hour lesson into like something that's about 30 minutes using artificial intelligence and natural language processing. And this is how it's going to work, right? So we're going to show you a live demo of how this works. Now, what we want you to do is take the video that you have and put it on a platform. It transcribes the entire thing out for you. So this is like Complexity 101 by Aaron Muniam. It's a typical CSC video, right? About the VUCA world. So we transcribe the entire thing out for you. But what we do is we do topic modeling. So we're able to distinguish what topics are being talked about at any given point of time. So in this, we know we're talking about volatility, uncertainty, complexity, the usual stuff, right? But now you might have heard like about volatility, and you want to hear about like the other letters that are part of this, right? So what you can do is you can search. You can search in our system, where did Aaron talk about uncertainty, and it would tell you in what section he talked about it. You could press and the video is just going to skip to that part. So you just ignore the first like 5-10 minutes that were like not really relevant to you, right? You can move around. And we think this is brilliant, right? We're going to go back to the slides. So the system, how it works is we transcribe audio and video. We do topic modeling, we organize them by ideas and topics, and we give you where exactly the topic that is relevant to you is. This is great, obviously, because you can find what you're looking for, you can search in video and audio, and you can segment it into digestible chunks. We have one more thing, which is really brilliant, which is on working across a bunch of videos. So now we know that the CSC just got a new tender on a digital learning platform, and you're going to have like an insane amounts of video. So instead of just searching within one video, now you can search across all videos. So if I type in data, it tells me every video where data was talked about. If we search for complexity, like using Aaron's case, we'll find where exactly in the video he talked about complexity and just skip to that. So now if you have Coursera, YouTube, CSC videos, whatever you might have, you can now look across all of this and take it one step further, because now, if you go back to the presentation, you're able to form custom curriculums, right? So you can put everything together and sort of get a thing that is relevant to you as opposed to a generic thing, right? Obviously, this is very useful because of the tender. We think great times are waiting, and thank you so much.